All right, here we go. Some triple Zendikar flashback draft. We get to start things out with a mulligan, no land in our 18 land deck. But this one's a keeper. I actually think I'm going to bottom this because we already have our one island. Um, I'm fine with drawing more lands, but I want them to be swamps. Paralyzing Graph's a nice one. I like its flashback Zendikar draft, so it gives us Zendikar lands. Nice work, Magic Online team. Props. So what does this do? Search your library for basic. Oh my god, that's so good. Look at this though. Build your own divination, boys. So 3 lands from now, we'll have a free divination. So we need to hit 1 land at some point, obviously. Opponent really applying the pressure here in this beatdown format. All right, let's see here. We're fine with these. We'd like another land would be the important part. Oh, nice. Always yield. Yes, please. All right, here we go. Wayfinder, one time. We put one of them on the bottom. Come on. Never lucky. On the plus side, we put 3 non-land cards on the bottom, so maybe we can draw some lands. Well, we got a blocker here. If he comes in with this, that's fine, whatever. We'll obviously eat it and then paralyze and grasp it. Hitting a land is the dream. I mean, heck, we can just take it for another turn. If we hit a land, we can play our Colony Gem. Did it. Always yes, please. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play this. I'm going to keep this guy back, though. Sure. Fetch away, buddy. I'm going to keep this guy back because our deck does not need to trade damage. We want to prevent damage, so I'll go ahead and pick up the island in a swamp. All right, so next turn, we hopefully will throw a removal spell. Yeah, this actually could work very well for us. This is the big turn for him. He needs something really good here. It's like we just take 2, then we untap, pass the turn back, and step Hideous End something. Untap Storm Markov to kill the Aeronaut. So he needs to have running threats here, and holy crap, that's one of them. Oh, he could name Artifact and just blow us right on out, huh? I think perhaps we will prevent that from occurring. That would have been insane, actually. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. He needed something good there, and he had it because that's not something we can ignore. We have to kill it, and now he can untap into something that maybe our Sorin doesn't stop. But our Sorin will kill this, and we'll block whatever he has after that, and then we'll paralyze and grasp it. So let's just hope he runs out of cards or something. Ooh. Now there is a paralyzing grasp target. All right, let's draw 2 cards. As I say, I guess I should have done that in my main phase so I could have played this. As it turns out, he played that and it didn't matter. But so we're holding off on Sorin here. Ooh. Very soon we'll have the 7 mana. It can regenerate though. So Paralyzing Grasp is actually the perfect answer. Right? Yeah. To regenerate, but no way to untap it. Perfect. Just the way I like it. Alright, walls up. Kraken Hatchling, get in there. Dude, playing a Kraken Hatchling deck in our Flashback Zendikar draft feels good. Feels very good. Let's start the oh my god. Maybe he doesn't have Anissa's Chosen. Just kidding, he has Anissa's Chosen. see. We're battling against Nissa Ravane. So we can destroy it. You can just get it back. That's quite terrifying. Well, we have a plan. The plan is to deal 2 damage to him to kill it. We can kill it. It feels bad, but we can kill this. This guy's deck's nuts. World Queller, Nissa Ravane. Alright, get in there, Soren. I guess I said I'm complaining about a Planeswalker while we play a Planeswalker. We didn't have a World Queller, though. Alright, Soren confirmed greater than Nissa. Alright, so we blocked the Chosen here. Hopefully only take 2 to our Soren. He survives. We untap. We heart Stabber Mosquito whatever he's about to play. Well, crud. Just kidding. Soren's taking a lot more now. It's fine. I think we're still going to be able to keep Soren alive, though. So if he doesn't play another creature or a pump spell or something here, we should be able to keep our Soren alive. Soren takes 4, goes to 2. Sweet. Okay, so we get to untap. Gosh, make it stop. Alright, now we're drawing all lands. Alright, so kill the Hookmaster. We will play the Heartstabber Mosquito. Destroy a Chosen. Feels bad to destroy a Chosen, given that it goes to the bottom and he has Nissa, but surely there's no way he'll get any of these back now. Alright, so I think that we may almost be stabilized. I guess there's no, we could even just let our Soren fall to 1 here, because I mean, we can block both of these, it takes 2. And we do need, oh my gosh, he just scooped to it, he knows he can't beat it, I love it. Alright, Soren confirmed greater than Nissa, but that felt very close and very scary. I don't think there's anything we want to do differently. Maybe he won't draw Nissa. That was our mulligan to 6 even. That really wasn't bad. I don't think we need to buy anything back here. With that, the Lethargy Trap is still pretty good, but we were kind of fortunate we were actually able to kill the Nissa there, and he didn't. If he just plays that thing on turn 4, we're basically never going to be able to deal with it. So, I mean, he didn't show us a lot of flyers, so we boarded in the Welkin turn and board out. I don't know what we'd board out. I mean, the Spreading Seas maybe, but Spreading Seas is theoretically okay against him. Could even theoretically stop his mana from casting Nissa if he doesn't have enough force. We'll just roll with what we have here. We're up a game. So it gets Intimidate. It can't be blocked except by Artifact, or I guess this is fine. It's not exciting and possibly not even good, but we're on the draw. Ooh. Well, now we have a plan. Our plan is to draw an island, and then we can kick a Marsh Casualties. Oh no. Our Marauder can't deal with that. Ooh, we drew the island even. Okay, so I don't actually, given that this is our plan, I'm not even going to play this. I don't think there's a reason to. I mean, anything this can deal with, this probably can deal with, and neither of them deal with this. So, you know, whatever. Let's just not throw it away to our Marsh Casualties later. I mean, because there's nothing it can kill that Marsh Casualties can't. Oh god, that'll be terrifying though. Alright, well we have a long-term game plan here. I just don't know if it's going to be good enough. It would help if we hit one here. gross. So bottom, bottom, bottom. Well, that's unfortunate. We're leaning real hard in the Marsh Casualties to get us to a point where we can cast Heart Cyber Mosquito, so we just need to draw lands. Now, this is actually really nice here. He takes a little bit of a turn off. Unless he has another 2-drop. He does not. Okay. I like it. I like where we're going here. I'm debating whether or not we actually play this here. I don't think so. The idea being he did not show us an ally there, so it could even team up to block the. Here's what we're gonna do. With this out, there's a little, since we drew this, there's a little more benefit to playing this. And I'm actually going to go for the double block on the Chosen next turn. Because as it currently stands, the Marsh Casualties will kill the Ordinary Survivalist. It won't kill the Nissa's Chosen. So we go for the double block, and if he has the trick, then he uses it. And it means it's not saving a guy later from the Marsh Casualties. But him just playing an ally here would be pretty rough for us. Yeah, I'm going to go for the... Ooh. Oh, now he's just telegraphing a block. So he's telegraphing a trick. But all these guys are going to die to the Marsh Casualties anyways. And this just doesn't even... If they die, fine. We get 5/5s. So I'm okay with this turn of events. It's just going to work. Okay. Great. So this guy even lives in that exchange. He just had no trick. Flying, that's a lot of abilities. Gets blanked by this pretty hard, though. Alright, so this is, we have 5. We just want to draw lands. Like, I think if we just draw lands here, we're in a good spot. We can kick the Marsh Casualties to kill the Ornery Survivalist. Oh, it doesn't even kill our own, it just kills his. Oh, sweet. I was saying it'd kill our Wayfinder and we'd get a 5/5, but actually just kills his. Okay, there's a land. I like it. So do I kick the Marsh Casualties to kill this? I think I have to. It feels kind of bad, especially since we're going to be taking 3 from this instead of playing this to block. But this card, and it's just a 1-for-1 and a bad 1-for-1 for us. But if he draws and plays an ally, then this card's just dead. So. And we're up to 6 lands, so if we draw 1 more land and then like all mosquitoes, we're gonna be pretty set. I can actually attack here. I'm not blocking with this, so I'm actually gonna attack. Because it makes this guy a 1/1 flying first strike vigilance. But hey, ours is a 1/2. Let's get our point of damage in. Alright, so it looks like we got a second here while our opponent figures out what to do with Marsh Casualties. So a little update as to why I haven't had a lot of content on the channel recently or been streaming or any of that good stuff. You know, I really want to do. I have a son. I have a 3.5-month-old baby boy named Benjamin. So that has, as you can imagine, taken a lot of time out of my life. I am the primary caregiver during the day. My wife works full time, and I, try to do this magic thing for a living. So my schedule is pretty nuts, but it does allow me to be home during the day with him. So it's very difficult to stream at night. It's very difficult to produce regular video content like I was doing while you have a baby. I'm hoping that as he gets older and a little more, I don't know if he'll ever get more chill. That's probably not a thing that happens, but I'll at least get a little more comfortable taking care of him and understanding what his needs are. And when he's crying, maybe there's a reason for it. He's not just screaming, as babies do. So maybe I I hope to be able to at least get back to streaming in the future and be able to make some content like this for the channel and things of that nature. So, in the meantime, one thing I am always doing is going to have content up every Monday on TCG Player. I do a mining. It's called Mining Modern. We look at sort of fringe or rogue modern decks and play them and run them through some matches on Magic Online. It's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of really fun decks, a lot of innovative decks, and honestly some good decks. Some decks that fly under the radar that aren't even expensive, but are actually very good, and people don't know about them. For instance, and this is just, it's not a current example because it's already broken out, but I recorded dredge videos in May of 2016 for TCG Player and put it up. At the time, the entire deck cost like $250. Of course, if you've been following competitive Magic, you know that dredge spiked like crazy after it won an SCG Open last week, 2 weeks ago in the middle of August 2016, and now the deck's at least $500 to build. So there was definitely some value, I think, to following along with the series, because if you got in on that deck then, like I did, I actually started building it in paper after playing it online. You saved a lot of money, so that's a nice side effect of the series. Plus, we get to play a lot of fun stuff. But yeah, all right. So our opponent disconnected. We'll see if he comes back. If not, we're moving on to round two. All right, looks like our opponent has returned. So let's keep playing some Magic here. This game far from over, though I feel decent about where we're at. We're one creature dying away from having a 5/5. And we have a blocker for our next turn for his angel, and then we have a mosquito after that to kill something. So we're in a decent spot here. We just need to not die to flyers or Nissa. Jeez. Okay. That's a problem. It is a problem. We don't have a way to kill it this time. Maybe, I mean, we've seen two Nissas chosen. Maybe he won't have a bunch of elves. Maybe there's two Nissa chosen and no more elves. No. I did ask for that. Another mosquito is not the worst here. We just hit a land and we might be able to get in this game. The 5/5 from this and this 2/5 here can blank the Chosens. I'm just going to chump block with this so we can make a 5/5. Oh, no. Flying, first strike, but no trample. That's a good thing. Good news is no trample. Bad news is everything else. Let's get a 5/5 in here. Land? Arguably okay, even. We have to find a paralyzing grasp to kill this. Oh, it has vigilance. I actually don't know what we're gonna do here. I guess we have to draw Marsh. It would have been nice to hit a land off of this. I guess we have to draw Marsh Casualties? I don't know. It's looking bad. Looks like we're going to lose to Nissa. I mean, this thing's really good, but we'd have a lot more time to figure it out if it wasn't for this. Good news is he only has two Nissas chosen. Can't even attack with him. Bad news is this thing wrecks our face. We have very few outs to that. Uh-oh. Yep. So, oh my gosh. The problem here is that he just regenerates it. It removes it from combat, I guess, allowing us to send in both of our guys at Nissa, but he just chump blocks this and he gets it back next turn. We are so dead. Our opponent has assembled all the combos. Oh, jeez. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I don't know that we can win. I actually don't know that we can win. I'm trying to think of what our outs here are. I don't know if we even have outs to this. This is sick. I guess we'll get the one with the blazing torch on it. See if he chooses to throw away the blazing torch. Alternatively, we establish enough of an... Okay, he shot our mosquito. As an alternative, we establish enough of an air presence to tangle with the Shepherd of the Lost in combat, but it also seems unlikely. This is quite the combo here in the late game. Shocker came back. Alright, well, we're taking 5 this turn. I don't know what our outs are. That's not it. I don't think we can win. Maybe I'll get the Summoner's Bane in here because we can't beat this. Wish I had an Into the Royal. That pick I took summoning Summoner's Bane over into the Royal Punch, and that's very hard here. Alright. So, here's what I am going to do. I'm going to play this. I'm going to kick it. And I'm going to hit this. I guess, yeah, we'll hit this. So we force him to burn mana, whatever. That doesn't matter. We're dead. Well, this game's over. What we want to do, and I don't want to hit one of these because I don't want him to plus his Nissa. What I want him to do is ultimate Nissa and show us how many other elves he has, so we know. Honestly, the elves didn't beat us. Nissa and the elves didn't beat us. This beat us. I just wanted him to show off an ultimate Nissa so we can see how much he has. Okay, that doesn't matter. Alright, show me a Nissa ultimate, please. No. Alright. We drew all land anyways. Alright, well that's good to know. Does this help? This does not help. Does any of this help? This sort of helps, but it's still huge. I mean, it's still a 5/5. We don't exactly have a good time getting, easy time getting 5 power into play. Actually, I think the only answer is this card. Welcome Turn's a joke. None of those cards help. We're going back on the play, so I like the Sludge. Maybe we don't need the Serpent. I like the Wayfinders still. I actually don't think this guy matches up great, but surely he's got things. All we've seen in 2 games is this is chosen in the Thing of the Lost. I mean, Ravenous Trap doesn't help, Blind Sludge doesn't help, Grim Discoveries don't help. Let's play them both. Let's switch out a swamp for an island. Let's get rid of the Marauder. Let's get rid of the Serpent. So we've I don't know, we've made our deck even slower in this configuration with even fewer creatures. Even less of a top end. I don't know if I think we're just gonna play one Summoner's Bane. I don't want to lose to that combo again, but at some point he just has it, right? I think we're gonna need the 5/5 here. I honestly want this card too, but I don't know what we take out for it. I don't want to take out a Mosquito because they're so good. I don't want to take out the Wayfinders when we have a double blue card in our deck. I guess we take out the Sludge, although our opponent has been so slow. That was this is a 7-mana combo we set up last game, and we're going to be on the play here. I mean, he hasn't shown us a bunch of 2-drops. If we die to 2-drops here, it'll feel bad, I guess. But he hasn't shown us 2-drops. We have no reason to be scared of them based on what we have seen from our opponent. It's a keeper. There's our double island even. We can start with the Gravelord. We have the Scorpion. Our opponent mulligan to 6. This is a good start. All right. Obviously, we just want to draw some swamps here, but... Disfigure plus Gravelord is nice. Quest for the Gravelord. Oh, there's our swamp. Did it. I love Giant Scorpion in this set. 3 toughness is so much in this set, not to mention the obvious death touch. Sweet. Get that thing on out of here, man. I would like to use the Quest for Gravelord's ability. 1 counter. Hitting some lands even. Alright, so we have 5 lands in hand. And a Sorin. And a Quest for the Gravelord. Hopefully become a 5/5. Oh, he had another. He was going to go off. Nice. Okay. I think we just sit back and do nothing. We just hit lands, we're going to win the game. I say that. Unless we, comboed out again, but that's a nice flow card. That's what I like to see. I'm snap blocking if he decides to play an ally and attack. Ooh. Deals combat damage to a creature. Okay. Put a quest, remove a... Interesting. Remove a quest counter from it. A single quest counter, but 4 count. That's really good. I mean, whatever he uses it on, it's just going to get Heartsabber Mosquitoed, but... that's unfortunate. What does he name? He names creature. Oh, this sucks. This is what I have to do, but this sucks. We're going to play Sorin. We're going to plus Sorin to kill a Survivalist. He's going to name Planeswalker on his upkeep. We're going to lose our Sorin. But if we don't, and we can't kick this, right? And if we don't do that, then if we don't play Sorin and kill this, then he names creature, and we lose our Death Touch guy. At which point we can do this. Is that somehow good? Is there somehow a benefit to that? Because next turn we can stabber that thing to death, unless of course he names land, in which case we're just completely wrecked. Will he make that play? He has the Expedition. Oh my god, this is so difficult. I would think he would name creature, get our Scorpion off the field. That would make the most sense, I think, from his perspective. However, if he has a land in hand, knowing what he's seen from our deck and knowing he's seen 2 mosquitoes from us, he could name land. And then just play his land, pop his... But I think just trading our Sorin for an activation of that and then playing Mosquito is bad. So I'm gonna... This is a calculated risk. It is a calculated risk, especially because if he does it, I mean, he knows that it's triggering our quests. But he might just name He might just name Enchantment to get rid of that because he's worried about the 5/5 creature. Sweet. See, this actually wasn't good for him. I mean, it makes sense. I understand why he did it, but it's really just not going to work out. I honestly think... I mean, we have the benefit of knowing what's in our hand, but knowing that he's seen 2 mosquitoes, we're sitting on 6 land, I think his correct... And he played it, he may have just drawn it, but I think the best course of action for him was to name land. Well, crap. Now we have to deal with that thing. Oh, he doesn't have the cards, so this is fine. We can just kill this, because he has to draw the other combo piece. Let's go ahead and make a 5/5. And I do feel pretty good about where we're at in this game, and I feel good about that decision we made. I mean, we just traded our Scorpion for that. We probably would have blocked anyways, you know? Oh, we don't want to do this. We don't want to make this attack. This attack would be terrible. He would get it. He could make his guys 7/7. It wouldn't kill ours, but it would be a 7/7. Ooh, that's good to know. That's real good to know. Now, we still might get wrecked by that card, to be honest. Whether he draws the combo piece or not, it becomes a 7. This card's still terrifying. But we have 2 more mosquitoes to draw. We have a Hideous Sin we can draw. We can take a bunch of hits in the meantime. This card is good, though. And we have to draw now. I honestly don't even want to play Sorin into it, to be perfectly honest. Well, right on time. So we could play Sorin. We could deal... Just making sure I read this right. We do nothing, really. We make his life 10. That's whatever. I mean, we could plus it, block, plus it, Mindslaver him, but Mindslaver him is just not even good on target creature. I mean, maybe there's a way we Mindslaver him later. I think we have. This is not a card I expected to lose to like this, but we have a lot of outs. We have a lot of outs and a lot of time, so I'm not going to stress too hard here, especially sitting on a counter spell for that. Ooh, that's even good. Does damage target creature. Oh, it's actually really important because he was going to wreck us. He would have killed our mosquito. Oh, this flies? I like it. Now, here's an idea. Is this good? This probably isn't even a good idea, though. Ooh. I mean, this is still bad for us, though. We play it, but it's still kind of bad. So my thought was we can Sorin plus Chump Block. Sorin plus Chump Block. Ultimate Sorin. Control his next turn. However, by that point, he's already popped this. This guy's huge. We can't do anything about it. He has no cards in hand. Controlling his turn doesn't do anything. I think I'm still willing to just do nothing. This might be wrong. I don't know. I mean, if he gets he should be attacking with this, to be honest. Oh my god. Well, now we're just dead. He just ripped it right off the top. Oh my gosh. I don't know what we're supposed to do about that one. Our opponent's draws, since he had 0 cards in hand, were ally, game-ending enchantment, and we went land, bane, whatever. Alright. I think that we have died. This is so stupid. It is a stupid combo. It doesn't have lifelink? I guess that's what we have going for us. Alright, I'm going to set his life to 10. I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to chump block if he comes at Sorin. We have to try to like save Sorin long enough to hit him with this ability a bunch, which is actually theoretically maybe a reasonable play. Why can't this block this? Why can't this? I don't understand. Oh, that's so troll. Magic Online. What? It doesn't fly. It's 2/2 that says flying, but it doesn't fly. I thought I knew what the card did. You've got to be kidding me. That's messed up. All right. Well, I think we can. There are ways, actually, I think, in which we could win the game. I mean, I'm just kidding. We can't win. What in the world are these draws? Well, that's kind of a nice one, I guess. What are these draws, man? So we get trolled by this. This was just straight trolling on Magic Online's part. And to make it even better, our opponent drew ally, game-ending enchantment into Nissa. What's the plan? What's the plan? What's the plan? You still got this thing sitting here. I don't think we have a plan. My plan before, like, if he had drawn a land or something, like, if we plus this on him a couple times in a row, and then we draw like another creature, another mosquito or something, like maybe we can get around it. You know, maybe we draw Paralyzing Grasp and can Hideous. Like, you know, there were theoretically some run of cards there that could get us out of it, but him hitting Nissa is just GG. I mean, I can attack with these two, and you just, nothing's worked. Nothing happens. This game's over. This was stupid as hell. I burned that Marsh Casualties, I guess. I was on tilt. I'm still tilted. Oh, you can just even gain life. So just, oh my gosh. Wow. Good game. Good game, man. I'll look at my next draw. I don't think we're getting there, though. Wouldn't want you to draw land. I agree. The thing is, like, he can even gain life for his elves. So, like, even our game plan is just not good enough, even though we thought maybe it would work. This is just so tilting. Infinite tilt right here. All right, what happens if we do nothing? Can we win if we do nothing? We get in 0, whatever. I'll block that thing. I'll block there. No, I'm going to take this thing off the board. And Soren will take 1, 2. Actually, it doesn't change our outs any. I say outs. It's a funny joke, I know. Oh, what killed Soren? Is there a trample involved? What killed Soren? Oh, he put it on the unblocked one. I understand. Nice hatchling though. Now, that was some silly games, but Flashback Zendikar draft Shepherd of the Lost plus Savage Silhouette. It turns out it's pretty good. Good games. Good games.